Hey guys, welcome to Soul's Journey, and welcome especially to all my new subscribers. Thanks so much for joining me here. I really appreciate it. It's nice to know I'm not just standing here talking to myself. So yeah, thanks for coming along on my little journey here. And I was just going to talk about some things that I've just been kind of on edge and stressed lately, as probably most of us have been, and just kind of talk about what I do to keep myself sane. I've been doing a lot of crafting. Sorry, I keep saying I'll try to watch that. I finally finished this little crocheted doll. You can see her little striped stockings here. There I go again. I started her probably 2 years ago, and I have only, in like the last month or so, maybe 2 months ago, finally got her hair done and found a pattern for the hat, because the original pattern for the doll itself did not include a hat pattern. The pattern just said to go out and buy a little hat. So I found one, and sort of I had to tweak the pattern a little bit to make it big enough for her, but it worked. So I'm pretty happy with the way she came out. And then I've been doing a lot of sewing, and again doing another little witchy doll, little witchy rag doll. She obviously does not have her hair yet, and I'm going to have to find a pattern or figure out how to make her a hat as well. And she's got a little matching bodysuit, so that's fun. It just, when I'm doing the sewing and cutting out the pattern pieces and whatnot, it just totally takes my mind off everything else, and I just focus on the crafting, and so it's been a great escape to do that kind of stuff. Also, I will say starting to learn how to do quilting. So I've got a couple of cute patterns, and I've been buying all kinds of fabrics. This is what they call a layer cake, and it's a stack of 42 10-inch squares. So it takes some of the work out. I love this one. This is real pretty colors. It takes some of the work out of cutting. I mean, obviously it's still going to have to get cut, but it's easier to work with rather than, you know, huge yards and yards of fabric. Here's another one. I like these layer cakes. They're so convenient, and you get so many cute patterns, so many cute fabrics. So I'm going to be doing that, which is a lot of fun. It's kind of like years ago, I had this really awful job that I hated, and about 3 months into the job, I decided to learn how to ride a motorcycle. So I did. I went and took what they call BRT, Basic Rider Training. So I spent an entire weekend just living and breathing motorcycles. I thought about nothing else for 3 days, and it was wonderful. It's just so wonderful to get that mental break when you're really stressed. And then I was going to talk about, I was on Amazon yesterday or the day before, and I happened to notice that this is now coming out from US Games in a mass market edition. This is the Kickstarter edition of the Dreamkeepers Tarot by Liz Houston, and I got this almost 2 years ago now. It was delivered received November 24th, 2018. So, and the cardstock on this version is very good. I was pulling it up on the page because I wanted to see what she described the cardstock as, because it is good. Okay, so the cards are on, this is the Kickstarter version. I don't know what US Games is going to do, but these cards are on 310 GSM with a black core, which is kind of unusual. And see if I can get this to show, but hard with the glare to tell, but you cannot see the flashlight through the card. I have some other like really thin decks, and maybe rather than try to show this, See if this will, yeah, you can kind of see the light moving around there behind it. I'm going to put in a clip from another deck that I have that clearly has no kind of core at all. Yeah, see, you can see the light coming through. So I won't blind you with that straight in your face, but yeah, there must not be either blue core or definitely no black core in the stock. So yeah. So this is the Connolly Tarot, the one I just showed. Now this is US Games. So I'm assuming the new edition of the Dreamkeepers Tarot will also have standard US Games. It's not bad. I mean, you can only see the light through it a little bit. So let me show you some of the cards from Dreamkeepers. I do have a full walkthrough of this, but just in case you don't want to go sit through that, I'll just show you a few here. Let me see. I notice they are looking brighter in the camera than they are in real life, so I will say that. Some of these cards are actually kind of dark and murky. Like this one especially is very dark in person, where it looks very bright red on the camera here, and it's not. So I don't know if maybe US Games will tweak the color. This one looks pretty true. It's definitely got some very quirky art. You can still go and read Liz's story about her journey to make this deck on the Kickstarter page for it, if you're interested. Come on. There we go. And I do not know if US Games is going to be offering the book. I didn't actually check, but this is the book I got from Liz. That went with the Kickstarter edition. It's a nice little hardback. So hopefully US Games will offer something similar. I don't know. And let's see what else. So then I was just like sitting around the other night, and I was just super stressed and couldn't focus on anything no matter what I did. Just putting this away real quick. So I pulled out Journey to the Sacred Bee. I thought, well, I'll just pull some cards and maybe that'll give me a little peace of mind, and it did. As the cards are wont to do, they will tell me what I need to hear. So I didn't even really ask a question. I just kind of, you know, my whole state of mind right now. And so I pulled the Chariot. Are we focused? So that's good, you know, heading out, taking charge and being in control. And then I got Seven of Cups, which of course is like, there's my scattered brain right there. You know, just unable to make any kind of decisions and getting distracted by this and that and the other thing, and I can't seem to get organized or focus on anything. But finally I got the Three of Wands. So that's good. You know, that's a little more coming together. Things are kind of rounding out. So I think I'll eventually get a grip on what's happening. So, and even just doing this helps. It's something to focus on. And it keeps me from going out of my ever-loving mind. So anyway, let me know what you guys are doing to cope with all the stress these days. And if you're still home, I'm still working from home. And we're going to be at least through the end of January, so, which is nice, but it's weird, and so that's even a little stressful. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. Anyway, I hope you guys are all doing good, and I am still hoping soon to do a little giveaway for all my subscribers, and mostly for just you guys who actually come around and watch my videos. I'm not sure when I'm going to get to that yet. Again, this is another thing that's just kind of, I can't decide how I want to do this. You know, with the shipping charges these days, I think I'm going to have to restrict it to US only, and I'm really sorry about that, because I know I have a lot of subscribers and viewers from outside the US, and so that's kind of cruddy. So maybe I'll make one of the options to get a reading. If anybody is interested in that, I'd be happy to do a reading, since I'm not going to be, I don't think I can swing shipping a bunch of stuff overseas right now. And plus the mail system, everything is just so crazy. I'd be really nervous about it. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will talk to you soon. Hope everybody's doing good. Take care, and blessed be.